It's Halloween time, and what better way to celebrate than by making spooky treats together? Peppa and her family have a blast in the kitchen creating monster eyes and delicious pumpkin tarts. With each stir and sprinkle, they laugh and giggle, showing just how much fun cooking can be when you do it together. Now, Peppa and her little brother George come up with a mischievous idea. They decide to add some silly food coloring to their dinner, turning everything into silly shades. Just imagine a bright green spaghetti and purple garlic bread. Their giggles fill the room as they watch their parents' surprised faces. What a funny Halloween prank! The excitement of Halloween continues as Peppa hops from one exciting activity to another. She visits a fun house filled with silly mirrors and bounces on her favorite candy treats. With each candy she tastes, she remembers the magical moments of childhood and how much fun Halloween can be. At the adventure park, Peppa and her friends face a big balance beam challenge. They work together, cheering each other on as they take careful steps to avoid falling into the squishy ball pit below. This fun activity teaches them the value of teamwork and brings their friendship even closer. And then comes the clever Edmund Elephant. He uses his smart brain to solve a tricky puzzle that helps the group through the last tough room of their adventure course. Everyone cheers for him, because using your brain can be just as important as having fun. As the sun sets, the children's adventure leads them to a fantastic Cinco de Mayo celebration. They dive into learning about Mexican culture, making colorful decorations and yummy guacamole. Everyone gets to join in, learning and laughing together as they discover new things. Next, Peppa and George are ready to make fluffy pancakes. They mix together flour, eggs, and milk, giggling all the while. Adding swirls of food coloring, they create the most colorful pancakes ever. What a delightful breakfast surprise! With their pancake batter ready, it's time to get creative. The children draw fun patterns on their pancakes, showing off their imagination. Not only is this a fun activity, but it also helps them practice their motor skills, making cooking both fun and useful. After making pancakes, Peppa and her friends plan an exciting picnic with Grandma and Grandpa Pig. They pack their favorite foods, from sandwiches to fruits, and chat about all the picnic essentials. It's a wonderful way to learn about sharing and teamwork. But, oh no, George feels a bit nervous about his first visit to the doctor. Luckily, Peppa is right by his side, reassuring him that the doctor is just there to check if he's healthy. With her support, George starts to feel a little braver. At the doctor's, George gets measured for height and weight, which he thinks is a bit scary. But Peppa and the kind doctor cheer him on, saying how brave he is. All this encouragement makes George feel confident and ready. Then comes one fun moment. George gets to listen to his heartbeat with a stethoscope. The doctor helps him understand what's happening, turning a little worry into a lot of fun. George giggles as he learns about his own body. Now it's off to the pool. Mrs. Mummel shares some important pool rules like no splashing or running, ensuring everyone stays safe while having a blast. And of course, the most important rule, everyone must have fun. The children can hardly contain their excitement as they rush towards the water slide. They brave a thrilling race down, splashing into the water with joy. What a fun way to create memories together as friends. Peppa and her friends splash around, enjoying every moment in the pool. They try out all sorts of fun activities, and with laughter all around, their friendship grows stronger during these exciting adventures. While shopping, Peppa and her family meet a funny shopping robot. It helps them check out their items, making shopping a breeze. But oh dear, it also creates a little chaos, leading to some giggles and funny moments. Next, they visit a toy store where Peppa and George get to design their own toys. Imagine the fun of creating something totally unique. This adventure sparks their creativity and reminds them how fun playtime can be. After all the fun at the toy store, they head to a buffet restaurant. Here, they can pick all their favorite foods. What a treat! Everyone gets to enjoy new dishes and share their delicious discoveries together. As Peppa's family prepares for a party, they choose recyclable balloons. They show just how important it is to celebrate while caring for our planet, making every party enjoyable and eco-friendly. During the party preparations, Peppa and her family get creative as they find a way to share their extra balloons with neighbors. This wonderful act of sharing shows how teamwork can make everyone smile. Soon, the balloon party bursts with joy, turning out even better than they expected. As the guests arrive, Peppa's face lights up with happiness, proving that sometimes surprises can bring the best of times. George shares his wild dream of becoming a dinosaur. His imagination takes flight, reminding us of the innocent and creative minds of children. What a fun aspiration! Meanwhile, Peppa has big dreams too. She wants to be a dentist and a bus driver. This shows how kids can explore so many exciting career paths through their imaginative play. As they chat, the children talk about becoming teachers and artists, showcasing even more of their creativity. It's a fun reminder of all the dreams and adventures that swirl in their minds. At home, the family whips up delicious tacos together. Each member adds their favorite ingredients, making it a special time for everyone. It's not just about cooking, but about bonding as a family. In the spirit of Halloween, Peppa and George create spooky treats like monster eyes and scary pumpkin tarts. Each creation is filled with joy as the family enjoys their festive cooking adventure. With a splash of humor, they decide to prank their parents by coloring their spaghetti and garlic bread with food coloring. What a funny twist to their meal, adding lots of laughter to their dinner table. The family's visit to the fair is filled with fun as they explore a house of mirrors and wobbly bridges. Laughter fills the air as they enjoy each playful moment, creating memories that will last forever. In the park, Peppa and her friends face a balance beam challenge. They work hand in hand to cross without falling, showing just how important teamwork is as they cheer each other on. As they progress, a puzzling challenge awaits them. Peppa and her friends dive deep into finding solutions, especially with Edmund Elephant showcasing his clever puzzle-solving skills. Using their strengths makes everything more fun. Wrapped in excitement, Peppa and her friends celebrate their achievements at the adventure park. They laugh and reflect on all the fun they had, cherishing each moment of teamwork and friendship. Every step of this journey reminds them of the joy that comes from working together and discovering the fun in everyday activities. Peppa and her friends truly have an amazing time. And so, with lots of giggles and joy, Peppa and her friends continue to explore, create, and play, making every day an exciting adventure full of friendship and fun. In this amazing journey, they learn that every moment shared can spark joy, creativity, and memories that are truly special. And that, dear friends, is the magic of childhood. So let's celebrate every little moment, just like Peppa and her family do, with laughter, creativity, and lots of love along the way. With that, Peppa and her friends remind us that life is full of fun and that every adventure can lead to wonderful surprises as long as you have good friends by your side. And through every twist and turn, Peppa shows us that life is meant to be lived with joy and imagination, just like the adventures we all share every day. As we wrap up our story, remember that every day can be filled with laughter, creativity, and friendship, just like in Peppa's world. So go ahead, let your imagination soar, and create your own adventures. Until next time, keep smiling, exploring, and having fun. The adventures of Peppa, George, and their friends remind us that with a sprinkle of creativity, a dash of teamwork, and a lot of love, every moment can be magical. Thank you for joining us on this delightful journey. We hope to see you on more exciting adventures with Peppa and her friends. And remember, just like Peppa, you can create your own stories filled with fun, friendship, and lots of laughter. So until next time, dear friends, keep your hearts full of joy and your imaginations wild, because every day is a new adventure waiting to unfold. Goodbye for now, and always remember to make every moment special, just like Peppa and her family do. Bye-bye, little adventurers. Until we meet again, keep smiling and spreading joy wherever you go. As we say goodbye, always remember that just like Peppa's adventures, your own adventures are waiting to be discovered. Let your imagination take you places, and may your days be filled with laughter and joy. See you soon for more magical stories with Peppa and her friends, where every adventure is as bright as a rainbow. Until then, cherish each moment and make every day a celebration of fun and creativity. Goodbye for now, little adventurers, and may your days be filled with endless possibilities. Remember, every story can inspire new adventures, just like those of Peppa and her friends. Thank you for joining this storytelling journey. Until next time, keep dreaming and creating. And remember, the world is full of wonders waiting for you to explore, just like Peppa does every day. So farewell for now, but don't forget to return for more magical stories that spark your imagination.